Hi, it is iYikKam time again. So after I share that Wing Chun have three types of player. First is the techniques player, the second is the force player, the third is the momentum player. I have received tons of message, and there are some Wing Chun friends who ask that how can one learn the momentum play, okay? And also there are some which is complain to me, whining, saying that you cannot find a teacher, and that's why they disappointed with the Wing Chun, and then they go learn this Tai Chi momentum, Xingyi momentum, all sort of stuff, okay? And that make me or inspire me to make this video so I can show you what exactly I'm talking about. And actually this thing have no mysterious at all, okay? So for the Wing Chun friend who like to learn the momentum play, please do not look at it as some kind of mysterious stuff. I'm not here starting another fad. I am here to get all of us stand on the ground so we can live as an ordinary human beings, okay? Not some kind of superhero in the movie, and there's no mysterious, okay? So let's go. First, the techniques player. The techniques player group of the people is thinking they want to learn as much Wing Chun techniques as possible. And then they will show how they use the techniques in the Chi Sao, and they have secret techniques, advanced techniques in Chi Sao and so forth, and they have all this Tan Da, Fuk Da, Lap Da, Bong Da, all different combination and everything, okay? And they do really good, okay? They're very satisfied in the Chi Sao and the Dami and so forth. However, there's a question, a problem here. If they ever go to a tournament, a freestyle tournament, then they found out that they're always too late, because when people do a strike, when they try to execute like a tan and then ta, or the lap and then ta, they always don't have the time, okay? And it doesn't work. So this is belong to the techniques player category. Then, okay, then it get into somebody tell them the idea of, you know what, the idea is this. Number one, it is too late to block other people, okay? And then it's too late to think what to do. So do this. What you want is, you want to crush into his center line, the opponent's center line, okay? You want to break his structure, and then you want to destroy his balance. So that's the idea. Use your power to go inside there, to go close, don't think, and then just to break his structure and to destroy his balance, okay? Now, the power you use will be the triangle geometry, holding your structure, using the under elbow power, okay, the chain punch power. You just go direct, okay? And then some even say, oh yeah, you know what, we can go advanced, go internal Wing Chun, and then you use your mind power, you use the Tai Chi like of the internal power, you use the Fa Jing type of stuff, okay? The shock him, inch power, those kind of stuff, okay? So how did they implement it? They implement this way, okay? They say practice this. The 4-gate, okay? This thing, okay? This thing. So if people come, you just go in, okay? Use your power, you know, whatever the internal power, whatever power, you just move in, you just break his structure, you just destroy his balance, okay? Now, sounds good? Yes. power play, right? Then you want to play with the internal and body can take this, and we can have this structure and whole bunch of stuff, okay? And power, be able to root the power to the ground, all kind of stuff, okay? Now, well, if this type of player, power player, or force player, okay, the force player, the second unit, the force player, go play outside with in the free tournament or in the street or with other friends, with other arts, then they found out this way. They have only 25% of winning chance. First, if the opponent is too big, bigger than them or stronger than them, they never can get in. The second, if the opponent is almost their same size or same strength, they have 50-50 that both get strike, and only 50% one might crush over the other's structure and destroy his balance, and you just bulldoze him, okay? Now, so with the 50% people whose opponent which is stronger than one will not win. For the 50% which is the same size, then it's a 50-50 chance, so it will boil down to 25% of a winning probability, okay? And then wait a minute. If this is the truth, then that is using power or force to overcome the opponent. What is this? What is this? All these techniques is about. So the question, right? Why should I learn all these Wing Chun techniques? I just have to do this every day. Okay. And another thing, the mentality of this is like this. When you get in, be a warrior. Even you get hit, you continue on. Okay? And in the real life, people get KO that way. Okay? You look at the videos such as the tournament in Hong Kong, Macau, Wing Chun versus Chai Lei Fat, or Wing Chun versus boxing. People get KO. Okay? So, this is the second type, which is the force player. So again, the first type is all these techniques. The second type is that don't think, okay, just be a warrior, you just crush in, okay? You're using your force, different type of force. The second type is the force player, okay? Now, both this type is trouble. The first is too slow. The second type, this exactly fall into two things. Number one, law of physics. The person who do this do not understand momentum. Okay? And actually ignoring momentum. Why? No matter how good my structure is, if the opponent is a truck, I'm going to run into that, I'm going to get run over, okay? That is violating momentum, law of physics. The second thing is violating General Qi Ji Guang's principle in fighting. This is parry, ward off, withdraw, withstand. Parry, ward off, withstand. As General Qi Ji Guang said, if one parry, ward off, or withstand, one will end up has to do 10 more things, okay? Because it get muddy here, okay? If the opponent say he is the same size with me, crush in like that. My arm crush with his arm. It get muddy because it's like two cars crush together. When it crush together, even if they are the same size, the car can rotate. Okay, now it become influence each other. That is what the General Qi Ji Guang talk about, that you need another 10 techniques to get away from that. Okay, because once the momentum hit, join together, link together, then there's trouble there. Okay, it can be out of control. Okay, so this is the two type. Now, so what is the momentum player? Momentum player means, first of all, we need to know the law of physics. Momentum is equal to mass multiplied by the velocity. One need to know what is the momentum, the possibility momentum coming to me in order to deal with it. It's not like, oh, I just go using my structure power, my internal power, my mind power, just crush him, destroy his structure and destroy his balance. No, one need to be sensible to know what is it. Is it a truck which is coming, or what it is? Okay, before one decide what to do. The second thing, one need to know momentum is not just straight in. Momentum have the angular type, which is the spin type. Okay, so one need to know this. This is a law of physics. The third thing, one need to know there's an inertia. Like we walk. If we suddenly want to turn 90 degrees, we have to balance our body stable in order to go. Okay, with a certain speed. If we run like this, suddenly we ask to go turn 90 degrees, we fall because there's an inertial conditions, okay, of the momentum. So one need to know this physics. The first thing is momentum is the multiplications of a body weight and the speed or the velocity. And who have a higher speed, who has the is faster, who will create a lot of momentum, and the guy who is slower will have to dissolve that if they want to go face to face. Okay, like you want to go like this face to face. If he start already, he's got bigger body, higher speed, and so forth. One need to know what's going on. Okay, so that's number one. The second thing is that the thing can come straight or the thing can come spinning. Okay, so one not just going to go straight thinking it solve everything. No. The third thing is there's inertia. Everything have to deal with one's inertia. Whatever you go straight, you cannot turn right away. And if we are in a static position, we want to move. We have to have time to have the impulse to move the body, the momentum. Okay, so these three things need to be known. If we don't know this, we will not be able to sense it. How are we going to play in this physical world, which is we are moving human? We are not living in the Tao and Zen in the movie, okay, where that's weightless, okay. We need to know this, and we need to condition this stuff. That is where the 613.3 come in. You need to have all this handling. So this is the first part of the momentum play. The second part of the momentum play is you need to know what is the style is good in. Wing Chun is good in have the sticking body short strike in this sticking range. So Wing Chun have the momentum characteristic of Wing Chun, the power type of Wing Chun, which is the import type, not the pushing out type. Okay, the mechanics, which is the twirl, the play of the action reaction force, and then the body, which is the 7 ball, which is conditioned to support that. Okay, so for a momentum play, one need to have this basic. Now, let's make a very good example of momentum play. Okay, because people complain, hey, you know why you explain this thing and no partner, everything. You know why? I say again, I don't want to use a partner because the minute I use a partner, I will receive hundreds of email back say, well, I know that too. Because they mimic posture. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something different, those things. Okay, many people just thinking mimic posture. I know what you're talking about. But when in fact they don't know, like the people told me, I'm disappointed with Wing Chun. You know, I learned the Tai Chi momentum. What the heck are you talking about? Do you know this physics yet? Okay? So, you want to know about momentum play? You know what? Go watch Muhammad Ali's fight. Go watch Mike Tyson fight. They are different. Even though they are boxing, they have a different way of handling momentum based on their body size, their strategy, and so forth. So watch that. Okay, that is momentum play. See, are they going to use this kind of technique stuff, block, or are they just go crush in, or they do something else based on their opponent's momentum, and often they are forced to change their way based on the situations of the momentum. So that is what I mean by momentum play. Okay? And the issue with Wing Chun for past 100 years is this. First, people believe in this kinds of techniques, kinds of play. And then they say it's too slow. So they go into evolve. Somebody had this idea of the force play, okay? Crush in. So they evolve in the Wing Chun, evolve in this crush in stuff, okay? And somebody thinking, oh, if this crush in, this power, this force play is good, then let's get the internal power, the magic power of mind power, the fudging, all kinds of stuff, okay? Because that will make me better on crushing things. Not knowing that, now it is going to a off tangent already, because the techniques is not according to reality. For this crush in, that is feeding only to overpower the other person, and it have no sense of momentum, which is the basic of the law of physics, and it is basic of general Qi Ji Guang. You play with momentum if you want to be good in fighting. And Wing Chun go into the directions of force, and until today, when I say force flow, everybody have the force flow. When I say you need to get close, and I name this snake engine, then everybody have snake engine, okay? But what they don't know is that what I'm talking about is the momentum here, the power type here, the mechanics and the body, and the force flow is the action-reaction force play here. You can go see in the YouTube, people who advocate power internal, when they go in the demo or anything, they're still using this kind of stuff. They're still using this kind of stuff to crush in, or to crush it sideways. Okay? They are not using this. Get in and those kind of stuff, they are not. So that shows they are unaware of momentum. If one not be able to see what in front of one, there's no way one can solve the issue. And so today I want to share with you, momentum is no big deal. Momentum is every day. We have to live with it because we are human. So number one, momentum is mass multiplied by velocity. So watch out, okay? Whoever fast, whoever bigger have the bigger momentum. It's difficult to handle those things if the momentum is bigger than us, unless we have some kind of techniques how to deal with it. The Chinese have many different type of techniques to deal with it. The second is momentum is not just straight. It's not like just linear. There's spin and a whole bunch of stuff. The third is there's inertial conditions. The momentum cannot right away change. It has to balance itself and so forth. If one doesn't train and aware and train in this basic, forget about it. And then one need to know one style. If you play boxing, you look at Muhammad Ali, you look at Joe Frazier, you look at Mike Tyson, you see how good they play their momentum. Okay, and they don't do techniques, and they don't do this crush-in stuff. Okay, when they fought somebody who is big. Okay, So this is to share with you. Hopefully I clear this thing up, okay? And that's why I say it is education. No, I don't know it all, and that's why I refer you. If you want to look at momentum play, the good one, go look at Muhammad Ali, look at Mike Tyson, okay?